Well, a Virginia native who is proud to call the region home is putting in work, a lot of work, trying to improve the lives of so many others in so many different ways. Meet Bisma Ahmed. She is this week's DMV Doer. You may recognize Bisma Ahmed. She was Miss DC for America 2022.
I was the first Muslim and South Asian Miss DC. I used my platform to create the Color Collective, and that was an initiative to kind of promote giving back to the community, particularly raising awareness about significant global issues.
She originally wanted to be an English teacher, but after a special internship, her goals changed.
And my uncle was like, hey, well, I actually work really closely in the political arena. I have a delegate that I'm close to and he needs an intern. Start this internship, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I was just sitting in committees listening to bill hearings. At this point, I was like, there's no way I'm going to be an English teacher.
The Virginia native is now a lobbyist addressing important issues in the Commonwealth and on Capitol Hill.
One of the fundamental, core values that we have is affordable housing. And we know in the DMV, we need more affordable housing. For the last 10 years, I've really advocated for is reforming the Section 8 Housing Choice Voucher Program. The wait list to get in these Section 8 units, sometimes it's years.
Off the clock, she's been on television and social media platforms advocating for awareness on many issues.
Helping women who, maybe they're coming from abusive backgrounds or situations and trying to get back on their feet, especially if they have children.
Including helping refugee families who are getting to know the area.
It is a big problem. Just getting families assimilated to a new country. Something where they have a language barrier. The political arena is becoming, especially now, so divisive that, these families are transitioning into a new country, but then they're also facing that bias.
She hopes to unite the nation with her efforts.
I will definitely continue fighting for people that are less fortunate than me. We all have the same goal. We all want to be successful. We all want to, get to that point. It's just some people have circumstances that are easier and some harder than others. And so bridging that gap is really important to me.
Annalise, I was really struck by what she does off the clock, when the lights are off, so to speak, and, the behind the scenes, advocating for so many people less fortunate than us. But I did ask her a question in our 20-minute conversation. I asked her, does she have any plans to run for office? She kind of hesitated a little bit.
We'll see what happens.
And I went to the front door, she wouldn't answer, so I went to the side window, and she was like, well, I've thought about it, and I may think about it again in the future. So we'll see.
We may see her again.
We may see her again in a different capacity, maybe trying to change laws.